Hey, got a minute to speak to and learn from a world famous paramedic. So, as I said in a previous Got a Minute, you can learn more from a person who's been there and done that than in 5 years of study. I sat down with Tom Watson, arguably one of the best paramedics in the country, if not one of the best in the world. And I asked him two questions. First question I asked him was, why did you become a paramedic? His answer will blow your hair back. I also asked him, if you had to have your own Got a Minute segment, what would you tell people in that minute? And straight away, he went and told people how to save a life. So, number one, this is going to be interesting. And number two, it literally is going to help you save somebody's life. You've got to watch this if you got a minute.
Standard 8, I was shot. And he was holding and pointing it towards me. And it went off. The outside barrel, thank God.
So it's a double barrel?
Double barrel.
Okay.
So the outside went off.
Yeah.
Hit me in the chest. Went through my left arm. Shattered my left arm. Blew out my brachial artery. Collapsed my lung. And it picked me up, threw me on the floor, and I went, damn. And I can still see it now when I look. I can still see him standing there and the smoke coming out the barrel like something out of a movie. And I remember lying there. And this is, I think, where I became a paramedic. I was lying there. I knew I was dying. I was 15. I knew nothing about medicine, nothing about anatomy.
Probably nothing about death either, but you just...
I knew I was dying. I was battling to breathe. I was bleeding. And there must have been 6 or 7 people standing there just looking, waiting for the ambulance. And this happens to this day. It's unbelievable, the waiting. And I think that's why I realized there's got to be a better way. How can people just be waiting for an ambulance? How can, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's how I got involved in pre-hospital emergencies.
That is amazing that one event that nearly took your life has saved so many other people's lives.
Exactly.
How weird is that?
If I could tell you in a minute how to save someone, would you be interested? And it's up to you that's there right now. Because if you don't do something and you're waiting for the ambulance, like what happened to me, but not so many people live with people just watching. And I hate the word first aid. I detest it. Because when I say to you, Gavin, come on, teach you first aid, you go, you close up straight away. Oh no, first aid isn't for me. Am I right? But if I tell you, I want to teach you how to save a life, be a lifesaver. Hey, that's a bit different. And everybody can be a lifesaver. Everybody. So now what we teach, and this is for lay public, right? Not for the profession. Yeah. So how do you know when someone's dead? Unconscious, not breathing, that's it. Unconscious, not breathing, you're dead. That's it. Then what we do is we get on the chest. Remember we used to measure? Forget that. Yeah. Hands in the middle of the chest, arms straight, 100 times a minute, 5 centimeters deep. You call for help, get the emergency service. They are now in cardiac arrest. The heart has stopped.
Okay,
it's not pumping.
Slow me down. 100 what?
100 compressions.
100 compressions?
In 1 minute.
Damn, you need a team.
100, exactly. So you only do that for 2 minutes. And they'll say, Gav, are you ready? Take over. Lacquer, you're on next 2 minutes. Okay, Sam, you next 2 minutes. Because you get tired.
Yeah, you do.
And you don't compress proper.
And you got to compress proper.
5 centimeters. 5 centimeters.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So you're pushing down, think of this.
Pushing,
As you push, you're forcing the blood out of the heart.
Yeah.
Okay. And at the same time, you're forcing air out of the lungs. Because it's a positive pressure in the chest.
Okay.
When you come up, it's a negative pressure now. Air will go into the lungs from the outside of its own. 21% oxygen. You don't have to breathe for them. It's more important to do the compressions to get the flow.
Sure. It's vital information to know.
Critical.
It really is.
And that's 50% the solution. The other 50% is get the machine that gives them a shock. The automatic defibrillator. Anybody can use it.
Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please share. It might help somebody else. Also, go to the various notification places on the social media site that you're on and just turn notifications for our posts on, because I really think we are being throttled. Very importantly, follow us on YouTube, because a lot more content is there. And oh yes, I am still a live speaker, so if you want to hear some of the wacky ideas and stuff, we can have fun with your conferences, please give us a call.